Over the last few years, there have been a number of positive and negative policy developments in this area. Most notably, the Home Office now has a duty to promote the welfare of children, and this means that their best interests need to be at the heart of decisions made about them, just like decisions about any other child in the UK. In practice, what that's meant is that the government has pledged to end the detention of children for immigration purposes, and so far we've seen the number of children detained has reduced significantly, and children are no longer detained for long periods of time in immigration removal centres. On the negative side, there have been a number of developments in terms of children's access to vital services and support. So we're currently, the immigration bill is making its way through Parliament, and there are a number of provisions within that bill that have the potential to seriously impact on, particularly on undocumented children. So these are children who have no legal status in the UK. One of the provisions is limiting access to primary health care, to GPs, and so these would have serious implications for children's health. The immigration debate is a very highly charged and political debate, and over the next 18 months this is likely to get even more contentious. The problem is that children's voices are often not heard within these debates, and the impact on children is often not considered. But the immigration bill and other provisions being considered by the government at the moment do have serious implications for children's access to vital services and to their welfare. And so it would be very important to make sure that children's voices are heard within this debate, and that their stories, their experiences, and what's likely to happen if these measures go through are really at the forefront of the debate. One of the key drivers at the moment for the current government is reducing net migration, and that's likely to continue to be a driver going forward in the next Parliament. The immigration bill, its implementation and the impact on children, young people and families is also likely to be a key issue within this area of policy. The government currently is also planning a draft modern slavery bill, and there's been quite a lot of debate and greater awareness around human trafficking and exploitation, particularly among children who are forced into criminality, into forced labour, into domestic servitude. And so going forward, that's likely to be another area of policy which will be developed, and will hopefully also look at opportunities to improve support for victims of trafficking as well. Obviously, there are a lot of key policy issues that we'd like the next government to implement, but one of our priorities is making sure that no child is forced into destitution as a result of immigration policies, and that means making sure that families have access to adequate support and to the labour market to make sure that no child is left to go hungry or homeless in the UK, no matter where they're from or where they were born. The other key area is supporting unaccompanied children. So these are children who have no parent or carer looking out for them, children who are here on their own, who maybe can't speak the language, don't understand the culture, and they really need support. And we're calling for a system of guardianship for all separated children to make sure that they get the support they need, and that there's somebody helping them to navigate very complex legal systems that they're engaged in.